Alright, I'm back. I know it's been ages since I did one of these videos. I'm heading down the beach. Let's do it. So no doubt, standing here in a hoodie at the beach probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's actually quite cool here today. The summer weather has long gone and it's starting to get colder and colder. Now, the reason I haven't been posting a lot of videos on this channel is I've been really busy not only within the blues, but Geeky Nerdy Techie is taking priority now as well. Or not as over in the blues, but it's taking priority over this channel. And there's a couple of reasons why I decided to sort of go full steam ahead. I had a couple of videos that are doing extremely well on that channel, and I've lost a bit of trust in YouTube over the last couple of months with all the copyright stuff. I really don't trust where that's going. So for me, I sort of figured that I needed a backup and something that I also love and enjoy as much as making guitar videos. So tech for me is a huge thing, and I really love doing that sort of stuff. So I'm putting a lot of effort into that. Now, where have I been? So this is kind of like the interesting thing. Over the last 6 weeks or so, I've invested about 60 hours of learning into how to rank websites well on Google legitimately. And that's been a huge forefront and a huge project to get a couple of websites in kind of like niche industries, to some extent at least, to get them to rank well. I'm kind of lucky. I know a lot about YouTube because I've been doing it for so long, but a lot of the website stuff I really don't know a whole lot about. At least it's changed a lot since I was fully invested in it years ago. So now I've started again and I'm building up 3 websites. GuitarPedalDemos.com has been a URL I've had for about 10 years, and I've started putting a lot of time and effort into that. And I'm going to try and make ends meet by using not only YouTube, but also using some of these websites as well through affiliate marketing. I've learned a lot from Income School, the YouTube channel. I'll leave a link up in the card somewhere and you can check that out as well. It's definitely worth a look if you're into, or if you're thinking about maybe starting a website and also covering costs of the website, making a few bucks along the way. So being that I work for myself and I'm a bit of a nerd, learning about this sort of stuff is fun, and it's within the same industry as well. So, I'm doing all of my stuff online. I don't really want to have any tangible products. I've tried that, and for me to basically import and sell stuff isn't really that exciting, so I don't really want to do that moving forward. So I think the plan over the next 12 months, actually by December, I hope to have at least 3 websites doing really well, full of quality content, and basically becoming a source of income just in case things go bad with YouTube. I'm really starting to think a bit more long term now, and I have for quite a while. But when you've got a rather large YouTube channel like my main one, it's really easy to lose sight of the future. You're just constantly doing stuff to kind of keep afloat. So I've really been putting aside an hour a day almost just and writing ideas down and coming up with things that are starting to do really well just through websites, and not only just through YouTube, but content creating through websites, and it is working, so that's awesome. Now, right before I lost my Amazon affiliate account, I don't know, about 2 months ago, it was actually doing extremely well. I got it up to around $800 US a month. I never received the last payment, which totally sucked, but that was going to be the future of, how to earn money. So the good part about losing the account, even though it does suck, was the fact that I looked at my options, and I've already joined a number of different networks that will fit into different niches as well, and already they're starting to see a few bucks come in already. So I don't want to have to rely on any one system. Relying on just YouTube isn't a smart move when you work for yourself, which isn't just how I make ends meet, but that's a big chunk of it, right? But also relying on Amazon in terms of just affiliate marketing isn't really very smart either, because there's so many problems that can, if it goes down, you're screwed. So it forced me to look at different options, and I found different companies within the United States, the UK and Australia that do this exact same type of thing, actually with better commission rates. So the plan is just to mix it up and diversify and have as many different streams of income coming in. By the end of 2020, I'd like to hope, and this will be sort of like video evidence that this all works, and I'll keep everybody posted from time to time on this channel. So if you really don't know much about affiliate marketing or what I'm talking about right now, it's essentially a very simple system. If I link to a product in the description of one of my YouTube videos or on a website and someone buys that, you get a small percentage of whatever commission. It might be 3%, might be 5%, might be 8%, might be 10%. Just depends on the product and which service is actually giving you the commission as well. Now Amazon are basically taking a bigger chunk of that all the time. So, you know, it's one of those things where, like I said, I don't want to have to rely on that. I'm going to try 3 main websites, and I want to see if I can get those ticking over to make $1,000 a month by the end of next year. Now, the only part, or the only slow, or I guess tricky part about this to some extent is the fact that once you start a new website, it takes about 35 weeks before it starts to rank. But the cool thing is you can get a few of these established, you know, in 2 months if you work hard, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to get 3 of these websites really well established with at least 30 quality posts that will hopefully get unique sort of traction and views coming up over the next sort of 12 months, or by the end of the year at least anyway. So I think by the time 35 weeks kicks around from when I started, it will be mid-December 2019. And then some of the other websites won't probably hit that point until a little bit into 2020. So this is a new frontier for me. I'm always willing to learn new stuff if it helps make life a little bit easier. And I'm not scared to kind of put in the hard work to sort of make it happen. A lot of people, I guess, don't try anything. You know, a mate of mine said something to me the other day that kind of made me smile. He goes, "Mate, you're the most resilient person I know when it comes to, you know, solving problems or not getting disheartened." And I'm like, well, you got 2 opportunities in life. You can either, you know, bitch and moan about it or try something new and make it happen. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I really want to think a little bit more long term. I know enough about YouTube to know that the guys from Income School are legitimate. Their advice is really well grounded in reality, and it's one thing that I've already seen some positive growth on my websites already. So some of these new ones won't sort of take off until December or maybe early into next year, but the one that I've already had established, that I've reworked, has already seen some really great things happen. So I'm confident that things will, you know, grow over the next 12 months. You know, as I come up to 40, I'll also post another video. I'm not too far away from that right now, so stay tuned. Sorry it's been so long, and if this sort of stuff interests you at all, let me know in the comments. I might just sort of change the scope of the channel to some extent moving forward. I know it's just been sort of like random stuff, but being that I guess I work for myself and I'm learning about all of this sort of stuff, maybe I can help sort of, I guess, help other people with it as well if you're interested in this sort of stuff. Because, you know, the best thing I ever did was leave my job, hands down. You know, it's been tough. I've gone through, you know, four years of the grind, man. It was not easy, you know, living off beans, and, you know, it was hard. It was hard to make ends meet, but, you know, at the same time, I've learnt a lot, and things are definitely moving forward. Even on my YouTube channels, things are still growing. So, you know what? Hopefully by the end of this year, irrespective of if YouTube grows or not, hopefully I'll still be okay. And that's the plan, just in case things do ever go bad. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. My name's Shane. I'll catch you soon. See ya.